Hey everybody, it's me, John Anthony Chihak Soltero. I am the anti-hero, and I've got some pretty sweet news. Yesterday, and I recorded a video, but I kind of just got on a tangent and didn't really feel that it fit. And I'm really lazy with these videos, so I don't do a lot of editing. Well, let's just say I don't do any editing. If I mess something up bad enough, I just scrub the video and then just attempt to re-record re-record it. Um, so after Tucson Comic Con, which went really really well, I sent a feeler out on Friday the 8th to Square Egg and Phoenix Fan Fusion, formerly Phoenix Comic Con. And yesterday, I got an email back from them, from their talent coordinator, and they accepted me as a guest at the 2020 Fan Fusion, which is super cool. It will have been, once we get to that point, 4 years since my last venture to Phoenix for a Phoenix Comic Con Fan Fusion event. The first year that I did not go, I didn't have the funds, and then possibly the most significant thing that year happened to me during what would have been the event if I had been there. Guri died, and while that adversely affected me and made me stay home for days and weeks on end because I didn't want to leave Foley and Grayson, it did propel me to do the first issue of the Bubba Patrol. And so I'm going back, and it's pretty cool. The email they sent out is going to give me some really cool benefits. Just like with Tucson Con, they're going to promote me on social media once they make all the announcements. They haven't started announcing anybody yet. But I did ask them if it was okay. Like, is it okay if I make announcements? And they said that's totally fine. They'll do some links to social media. I really want to concentrate on the AHB Kids brand because it's been around less time, but it's really what I'm promoting and really what I'm pushing for with the Bubba Patrol. So this is a huge opportunity for me. It's a great opportunity to get the Bubba Patrol to people in the Phoenix area, but also to this is the biggest convention in the Southwest, the biggest pop culture convention in the Southwest. Unless you consider San Diego the Southwest, then of course San Diego's the biggest. But they're getting, I think their numbers, at least when I was going, and I doubt, unless they've expanded it, they can house more people, but it's possible because they're actually adding more tiers and sections. And I was looking at the website, and they said, so you're going to be in the Artist Alley guest section, which is, I think, on a different level. And I think they were getting up to like 90,000 people, close to 90,000 people. So if you're getting 90,000 people, and that was like 2014, 2015 time, imagine the opportunity to bring the book to that many people who come from, all around this state: California, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Texas, New Mexico, and up north and stuff like that. There's some pretty big celebrities that come in and some pretty big creators that come in. So I'm hoping that translates into a lot of turnaround in getting this book to people, which is also one of the reasons why. And some people have told me, like, I sold a copy of the collected edition to one of my coworkers, and she was like, how much is this? And I said $5, and she said, are you really? I said, yeah. And she was like, why is it only $5? She was flipping through it. She's like, it's worth way more than that. And I said, well, my unit price is really low because of the printing I'm doing. And she was like, but still, you could sell it for higher. And I said, yeah, I could. I kind of want to translate it not just with the unit price, but if it's $5 for a comic book that has 2 issues in it, and a kid or a teenager or somebody is going to be more willing to spend $5 on a double-sized comic book. They might be willing to throw down another $2 to get the Bubba files. It kind of equates to a different type of economy. And if I'm not paying, $3 or $3.50 a unit for it, I can afford to sell it for $5. It makes sense. If I'm paying $3.50 a unit for it, I need to sell it for like $8, $9, $10, and then there kind of goes the appeal for people. And especially since it's all ages, it needs to be accessible not just with content, but revenue wise. So that's a big thing for me. But yeah, I got accepted as a guest to Phoenix Fan Fusion. So we'll see you May 20th, 21st through the 24th in Phoenix at the Convention Center. There'll be more news to come. Still working on issue 3 of the Bubba Patrol. Definitely be ready for that show. So stay tuned.